We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing this staircase effect. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 8:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to stay above the 445 level. Here it is trying to bounce off of it in the after hours. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into next week and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 10:55 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition here from the dip area to the rip area on 42 vision. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator and doing a full transition here on the 30-minute from the white verified borders dip area, as I call it, to the bright green bars. And now it's consolidating here in a tight range. And as you see it popping up there on the screen, where our swing bot notified on the 6th, which was Wednesday, it came down towards support of 443 and bounced off of it. And here it is fighting to try to get back above that level. Inflows crossed over. A bull indicator has popped up on the 1 hour chart as you see it there. And it needs those inflows to pick back up to justify any further possible strength and retest of the highs that we saw today in today's trading day. And it's going to be crucial and critical for the bulls to get those inflows back up, but not just on the 1 hour chart, also here on the 30-minute, as it's done a full transition from the dip area to the rip area, and outflows are back now to domination over the chart, right? It went red, it's trying to go green, but it's below the midpoint, and outflows are dominating at negative 0.45. It's going to be crucial and critical to justify the strength of this bull indicator and this staircase effect here for it to continue retesting newer highs, for these inflows to get back above the midpoint, not only here on the 30-minute, but also, as I stated, on the screenshot of the 1 hour, right? If we go ahead and zoom out, we could see it here. These outflows crossed over and they need to get back up to justify the strength of this bull indicator here at the 444.93 area. If I would just round that up to 445, that's going to be a crucial level, as well as where the swing bot notified us, which was 445.76. And in the post market, we're fighting to stay above it. And that's where things started to consolidate here throughout the day, right? Between that 445.50 area to 445.80 area after rejecting the highs of 447 in the middle of the day. Now, if we zoom into the 15-minute, we could go ahead and see here a bear indicator popped up at 445.72. Definitely something to not ignore. And it bounced quickly off of 444.50 and inflows came back above. That's something I would not ignore if these inflows can continue pushing up higher to continue to reflect possible strength into these charts and eventually cancel out that bear indicator with a possible bull indicator and roll that strength over into the 30-minute chart as well. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support level is the 444.50 area where it bounced off of here towards the end of the day. And I will be watching if these outflows go back down from green to red and continue to reflect weakness into these charts, eventually canceling out this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator. And then next support below that would then be the 443 area. And if that gets broken through, I'll be watching the 440 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching. To the downside, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to come back up, cross the midpoint, hold this bull indicator true from down here at the 444.30 area, continue the staircase effect so far that has happened, retest those highs up here of the day, and then also bring up the 1 hour with it, guys. Even though it's under a bull indicator, outflows have crossed. They need to come back up, switch from red to green. I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into next week. And I'm going to be watching the 30-minute as well very closely. And the first resistance is the 447 area. And if that gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is up here towards the 448.50 area where things consolidated back on Wednesday before dropping even further. And then above that level, I'll be watching the 450 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and I'm going to be watching those inflow versus outflows as they're really close to the midpoint and trying to pick up here and green and back above on the 15-minute. And I'm going to be watching if that can get rolled over into the 30-minute and 1 hour. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far, it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was NVIDIA on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market. And from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the NVIDIA one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there, and I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449, and I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support, and there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area, and the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over, and you could see the purple area that continued to act like support, and NVIDIA calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you can see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.